friends, a very good evening to all of you. So today basically we got to see one very important news that came out in many of the news media channels, that is Big Basket data leak. What is it, and what may be the implications of such kind of data leak? What happened here basically, most of us during the lockdown period, during the quarantine period, we have gone for online shopping. Big Basket being one of the online grocery shops, we have started depending on that particular platform to avail the necessary items, to access the necessary items. And we have used our cards, we have used our the credit or debit cards. We have also used our net banking systems. So when it is told that your data has been breached, or Big Basket say your data has been breached, it basically implies that our cards, our card details or banking details has been leaked, very unfortunately. Now Big Basket itself as an e-commerce platform has got a robust secret team. So this secret team basically, they are the service providers, they are also the bridge between the actual sellers, and they take these the goods, the vegetables or any other consumable stuff, and then they would be delivering it to us according to our customized orders. But there is a consideration that has to be paid, that is through our that is the money. Earlier, when this 2020 lockdown started for the COVID-19 period, you would recall that Big Basket basically, they did not have these BB daily services, Big Basket daily services. So you order something and they will be delivering it to us. Earlier they started with the milk delivery system, only the milk items delivery system. Slowly it started growing for the grocery systems, like what we get to see for Amazon grocery, or for example, there are so many other platforms also. Everywhere we are basically using our ATM cards or credit cards or debit cards. Now when somebody says, or when any agency authority, they claim that from a particular e-commerce platforms database, the data of millions of users, consumers, or even say for example if it is an airlines etc., passengers data etc. has been leaked, obviously it would mean that our banking data has been leaked. Banking data actually includes our password, our how much money we have in our accounts, what sorts of conduits we are using, our phone number etc. So it is best that when such kinds of things are always happening, it is best that we should keep on changing our PIN number, we should keep on changing our credentials for the card etc. With this, I would also like to tell you that this is the same thing, this is quite like this had actually happened when Facebook Cambridge Analytica case happened. Even though it was not specifically mentioned that whether the financial data got leaked or not, but assuming that with the Facebook platforms, profile of the persons also included their banking details in certain cases, we would see that there are courts in the US which suggested that those victims whose data has been leaked, they can go ahead for class petition. That means they can go ahead for filing the the public interest litigation kind of things, even though that would be for private interest only, but against that particular company they can go ahead for filing some kinds of cases. Now in India also we do have similar kinds of legal rights. For this, we have to see that whether that particular company is a body corporate or not. If you see section 43A of the Information Technology Act, which basically speaks about the body corporate's liability, you would get to see that the Big Basket as a company also falls within the broader understanding of body corporates. And as body corporates, they also have got the responsibility for auditing, for providing security for our financial data etc. So when it is stated, or when it is told that from the Big Basket records, our financial records have been leaked or have been hacked or unauthorizedly accessed, we definitely do have rights against this company, to file that case in the courts, and definitely we can ask for compensation, damages etc. On the basis of this news. However, on this, like after this leakage has happened, suppose for example they also have to take certain kinds of, like liability, responsibility, etc., whereby they would immediately come back to us and they would say that your data is safe, etc. I got the news in the morning. That means it may have happened last, today is 27th of April. It might have happened either 25th or 26th, because during this corona lockdown period we have got the connectivity issues. So definitely, if anybody faces that immediately their card or their net banking system has been compromised, and they do get to see that some amount of money has gone, they can definitely, and with this, like if you are a consumer, if you are a subscriber for like Big Basket, etc., you can definitely go ahead for filing a case. Obviously evidences are needed, obviously there are several other factors, but I would like to, mention here is that we do have rights against such kinds of data leaks, such kinds of irresponsible behavior of the e-commerce platforms. For understanding about what is section 43A, what is the responsibility of the body corporates, I have given here one of the one of my own articles on section 43A, the link of that particular article. Please do go through it, and thank you. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions for understanding more about these kinds of cyber law related issues, please feel free to comment here. I would try to answer all your comments or questions. Thank you so much.